I want to introduce you to a concept I call attraction multipliers. When guys try to look more attractive, most approach it like a simple math problem. Nice body plus clear skin plus good haircut equals glow up. But here's the thing, that's not how it actually works. A real glow up isn't additive. What you really need is attraction multipliers. Brolic. So your goal is to build a killer physique. You start hitting the gym consistently, eating tons of protein, and progressively overloading your lifts. A year goes by and you've made some serious gains. You've put on 15 pounds of muscle, you're filling out your shirts, and you're lifting numbers you never thought possible. Now, if you want to keep leveling up your physique, the obvious move seems like doing more. Hitting the gym 6 days instead of 5, eating even more food, adding more exercises to your routine. But this is just more addition. Diminishing returns start kicking in hard. You're working twice as hard for half the results. You don't need more, you need multipliers. Here's where it gets interesting. If you get lean to reveal more muscle, that's a 2 times multiplier. The same amount of muscle looks dramatically better at 12% body fat than 20%. Getting a light tan, another 2 times multiplier. Muscle definition pops way more with a bit of color. Implementing a solid body care routine, trimming, exfoliating, moisturizing, and using some oil, that's another 1.5 times multiplier. Wearing form-fitting quality gym gear that accentuates your physique, another multiplier. Instead of grinding yourself into the ground with 10 plus hours of extra gym time per week, you've multiplied the visual impact of what you've already built. That's the game. Reverse. Negative multipliers work the exact same way, just in reverse, but they're way harsher. Let's say you really want to upgrade your face. You whiten your teeth, start a skincare routine, groom your eyebrows, and dial in every detail. But you have terrible oral hygiene. The moment you open your mouth, it smells like sewage. That's an instant 0 across the board, no matter how good you look. Always be on the lookout for these. A single depreciation multiplier can destroy everything else that you've built. 0. Here's where guys mess this up. They hear multipliers over additions and think they can skip the boring foundation work and jump straight to optimizations. Wrong, you can't multiply 0. The foundation work, things like building muscle, losing fat, fixing your skin, getting your teeth straight, these are what gives multipliers something to work with. Sequencing is everything. If you're 50 pounds overweight with no muscle mass, getting a spray tan and buying form-fitting clothes isn't going to save you. You're just multiplying nothing. Or worse, you're highlighting exactly what you don't want to highlight. But once you've lost body fat and built some muscle, now that tan makes sense. Now the fitted clothes pay dividends. Now the grooming details compound into something powerful because you can actually see your facial bone structure. Most guys either grind foundation work forever without ever adding multipliers, or try to skip straight to multipliers without building anything to multiply. Both fail. You need foundation work to build the base. Then you need multipliers to maximize what you've built, in that order. Levels. Here's how to figure out what you need. Let's say you're starting from scratch. You're overweight, you got no muscle, and you've neglected your grooming. Your entire focus should be foundation work. Gymming 4 to 5 times a week, being in a caloric deficit, learning basic hygiene. Don't worry about fitted clothes or optimizations yet. You're just building the base. If you're 6 to 12 months in, and you've lost some weight, built some muscle, and you got your basic grooming dialed in, this is where multipliers make a little bit more sense. You get more lean, you add a tan, you upgrade your wardrobe, you dial in the details. You have something to multiply now. If you're years in and you still feel a bit invisible and your foundation is solid but you feel like something's missing, the problem is you're playing it safe. You look good, but you don't look interesting. This is where you need high risk, high reward multipliers. Things like tattoos, an avant-garde haircut, a specific aesthetic you commit to fully, whatever resonates with you. Jewelry, interesting glasses, something with a little bit more edge. You're not trying to appeal to everyone anymore. You're trying to be a 10 out of 10 for your people instead of a 7 out of 10 for everyone else. That's the move when you've maxed out the foundation. Direction. You know that meme girls have about eyebrow blindness? It's when a girl overplucks or overfills her eyebrows to the point where they look ridiculous to everyone else, but she genuinely can't see
You
it.
guys' honest opinion, do I have eyebrow blindness?
She looks in the mirror every single day and thinks they look great. Meanwhile, everyone around her is wondering who's gonna tell her. That's not just a girl thing, that's a human thing. We are terrible judges of ourselves. You stare at your face in the mirror every day. You know every angle, every flaw, every asymmetry. You become so familiar with yourself that you lose all objectivity. You can't see what actually works and what doesn't. And your friends and family aren't much better. They're either too nice, to be honest, or they're comparing you to who you used to be instead of who you could be. This is why most guys wander aimlessly when trying to look better. They make random improvements with no real direction. They're not sure if they should grow their hair out or cut it short. They don't know if facial hair actually suits them or if they're just attached to it. They can't tell if their style makes them look better or just different. Here's the thing, so much of looksmaxing is conscious decisions and preferences. It's not just do the work and you'll improve. It's make the right choices for your specific features and you'll improve. And without objective feedback, you're just guessing. I'll tell you exactly how to fix this in 2 ways. The first is to find 3 guys with similar facial features to yours who you think look really good. Not celebrities necessarily, just guys whose style actually works for their face. Study what they're doing. Hair length, facial hair choices, glasses, how they dress, reverse engineer what multipliers work for your facial archetype. This alone will save you months and years of trial and error. The second is to use a tool that I've developed called Rate by Fresh. The way it works is it takes your picture and based on over 130 objective scientific studies on male attraction and my own personal secret sauce, it generates an after image of how you would look like if you followed a proper looksmaxing routine. And to top it off, it also generates a routine to get you there. It's one of the best investments you can make in yourself. You can try it out at ratebyfresh.com. With that said, thank you so much for watching this video, and good luck on your glow up journey.